Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Fawzan Insani, and in this good opportunity I would like to review my phone. My phone is Redmi Note 10 Pro. Redmi Note 10 Pro is one of Redmi production products, which is subsidiary of Xiaomi. Redmi is subsidiary of Xiaomi. Redmi released three products Redmi Note 10 series. The first one is Redmi Note 10, the second one is Redmi Note 10s, and the last is Redmi Note 10 Pro. And by the way, my phone is the highest series and highest phone in Redmi Note 10 series. I'm sorry I can't show you the device of Redmi Note 10 Pro now because my phone I use for recording this video, so I will show you the picture of Redmi Note 10 Pro. This is Redmi Note 10 Pro. Redmi Note 10 Pro has four specifications that Redmi pride of. That the specification is, you can see in the behind of the box. If you buy it, you will get the box, and the specification show in the behind of the box. The first is on the camera, which use a resolution of 108 megapixel. The second is on the screen, which already use a Super AMOLED screen which has a lens 6.67 inch and has a refresh rate of 120 Hz. The third is the processor, which already use the Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G, and is a good processor, is a big number for processor. And the last is the battery, which has a capacity of 5020 milliampere hour, which is supported by 33 watt fast charging. And then I will explain what advantage that we get when we have Redmi Note 10 Pro, and I will explain based on the specification that I already told you. The first is the camera. This phone have 108 megapixel camera, which is very big number for resolution of camera in Redmi Note 10 Pro class. It can help us when we want to take a photo, when we like to photography, when we like to selfie, when we like to photo anything. You can use this camera. You can use this phone. The second is the screen, which with screen Super AMOLED and lens 6.67 inch will be give you good experience when you use this phone. And this screen also have 120 refresh rates. If you scroll this phone for you use for TikTok, Instagram, it very smooth move when you use it to scroll it. Very smooth move. The third is the processor. The processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G. It's very good processor. Very much thing you can do with this processor: playing game, editing, learning, streaming movies, streaming football. Another activity you can do with this phone. And the last one is the battery. With 5020 milliampere hour capacity, you can use this phone in a long time. And with fast charging, 30 watt fast charging, you just need 1 hour to charging this phone from 0 to 70%. Fast. And after this I will show you some opinion from other people about this phone, and it's still based on the specification that I already told you before. The first is many people not see the different 100 megapixel which used in this phone with another resolution in another phone which equivalent with Redmi Note 10 Pro. So if you take a photo with Redmi Note 10 Pro and another phone in the same class of Redmi Note 10 Pro, the difference is not big different, just a little. So the number is not the hikes like 108 megapixel. If you use 36 megapixel, 18 megapixel, it's gonna be show you the result picture is not a big difference. But Redmi Note 10 Pro is better, but not a big difference with another phone. The second is the screen. Many people feel the better experience when use this phone than another phone, and this one because use a Super AMOLED screen with a 6.67 inch and refresh rate 120 Hz. It's a very good screen, very brilliant screen from Redmi. And the third is the processor. Many people say the processor it's strong to play many application, but sometimes it feels so fast the temperature getting hot if you use it for playing game in a long time. And the last is the battery. Many people say that when they use this phone they can use for a long time. They use for school, work, shopping, playing game, and others they do that from morning until afternoon. It's very long time. Then I will tell you my opinion about this phone, and my experience use this phone is almost 2 years. I think I use this phone, and I will start from the positive of this phone. The first is the camera. From this phone, it's just fine for me. It's not the best, but for a person who don't really like take a photo like me, that will be fine because we not use the camera every time. We just use sometimes. I use it, not every day I use it. The screen is very good and very smooth. You can feel it when you scroll it for TikTok, Instagram, and another activity. And I feel comfortable when you use this phone. You see the Super AMOLED screen on this phone, you will comfortable with that. And the processor is very good when I used to open some application and play some game. And the battery have a long time use, so I can use it from school, from morning until afternoon. And then again, sometimes the camera won't do properly like usually do, and the processor just sometimes like an overheat. And last, the battery, if you use this phone with a long time, the battery will feel hot. My conclusion is this phone is worth it to buy when you person like me that not prioritizing camera and you just don't care with the temperature of this phone, and you not use this phone for a long time, like just you play Mobile Legends just one match like me, you will feel comfortable with this one. But if your person like take a photo or use this phone in a long time, you use for playing Mobile Legends in 7 hours, you must be, and you can't stand the high temperature of this phone. Yeah, I think you done proper with this phone. So I think it's enough for me. That my review of my phone Redmi Note 10 Pro, and thank you. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.